Makes sense.
Hi guys! So this is going to be part 2 of my Close Pad stash. Okay, so all of these are my regulars. It's like the biggest drawer I have, but these are the ones I use most often. Start with, these are all my LunaPad liners, and these are miscellaneous inserts or liners, or different companies call them different things, kind of like with cloth diapers. I have all of those. And then I have 2 domino pads, and these are her petite pads. I really like these because the other ones are just so long. I stitch by my hand, and this is one of my favorite pads because it's so freaking thin. And owls. I have 2 Mama Jo's gems, 2 Tree Hugger. I love this color. It's like a really pretty olive green. 3 Tallulah Bean. I have 2 of her Slim Bean and 1 of her Trim. I had to give all of my other Tallulah Bean pads away because they're just so thick, you know. It's just, those 2 styles are okay, but the original is just not. I have a Gladrax, and this is really nice if you have a smaller stash, because it is a pocket style pad. So you can put in, you can take the inserts out and just use it as a liner. You could put in 1 to make it a light day pad, 2 for moderate, and you could even put in 3 for a heavy flow. And I really enjoyed this when I had a smaller stash, and I still do now. The Blossom pad. These right here are Peace Love Cycle. I really like those too. I have 2 Christie's Creations, and I'll do a video review of these soon. And then 1 Pampered Mama. I really like this one. That's awesome. Okay. So next, these are my favorite also in conjunction with like Yurtcraft and Party in My Pants because they're pretty thin. And these are my Essence of Eve, even though they're 11 inches, so it's a little bit longer than I'd usually wear. I love these freaking things. I have 6, all in the, actually no, this is a mixture of cotton velour and OBV. And they're just so gorgeous. And the backs are alternating, so really cute. I have 6 Yurtcraft. I have this one, which is upside down. This one. And this one, which is also upside down. I'm going to make you guys dizzy. I have a tree print. And this swatch wasn't very good because I only got like half a tree, but it's still, I love the pad, so. I have that one. I got Purple Batik, however you say it. And then it's called Sunkissed Yellow. And this one has not stained, so I was kind of surprised because it's white and then like a yellow pattern. But I've been very fortunate. I only have 1 stain in my pads, and I will tell you that story when I get to it. I have 2 Mother Moon pads. Is that right? I think.
That is correct.
Yeah. I have like a list printed out of everything I own because I gave away like 100 pads, so I have much less than I did a while ago. But I have so many, I still don't know the brand. Okay. I have 3 Luna pads. And I love these things, especially when we are traveling, because then I only have to pack the inserts and 1 like shell or whatever for the day, or usually I pack like 2 because I don't know, if I get like any blood at all on the shell, then I'm kind of grossed out. Anyway, I have 4 Pink Lemonade, and I have 3 more swirl dyes. I give them away. Okay, this right here, this is going to be the stain pad. It's a very light stain, but if you don't want to hear about it or see it, close your eyes or just fast forward. This one got left under the seat of my car for a month. I thought the wet bag had like fallen out of the car and I had just lost the pad. But when I was cleaning the car, deep down, this pad was under it. And it has a very light stain, as you can see at the top. Very light. Bunch of Farmers, thank gosh, got most of the stain out, like almost all the stain out, even after a month of under my car. So I love Bunch of Farmers, and that's the only stain issue I have. And that was my fault. That's not the pad's fault. I have 2 gym cloths. I really like gym cloths because they're really thin. A Trojasic Farms, I believe is how you say it. And then Trojasic Farm. I like this one too. It's really thin. A Rachel Haley? Is that? Babe, what is it?
Yeah, Rachel Healy on Etsy.
Healy on Etsy, yeah. I really like this pad too.
Because it has owls.
Part of the reason. The next are the Amaze pads or Amaze or however you say it. I actually have the snap-in part in a different drawer. These aren't my favorite because they're kind of thick, but postpartum, I'm sure I will love these. And then I have a Ding and Kinney, I believe is this one. It's a lot like Popples. And then I have 2 Popples. And these are not my favorite. I kind of liked them at first. Ding and Kinney is okay. It's not as flared. But Popples, it just kind of hangs out of your underwear. And it's just like really awkward and uncomfortable. And especially if I'm in yoga pants. Because when I have my period, the last thing I want to see is jeans. That's just me though. Okay, the next drawer is my like heavier day pads and things. I have 3 domino pads. I have the purple, a green, and I think it's called raspberry or something. And then I have a Absolute Time, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. And a Modern Acorn. And I just have to say, this person has the worst customer service I've ever had. I got this pad. It wasn't even a custom order, but I've been trying to make a custom order for 2 months now, and she has replied after I said, I wanted to do a YouTube review, but now she's awaiting a shipment of bamboo, and it's just like, and her prices are so up there, and especially when you add in the fact that this pad shrinks. Even, I tried it on low, and it still shrank. So the fleece is loose on the back now. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the fleece is loose and bunchy. So, I do not recommend these actually. My prettiest pad I own, probably the most expensive pad I own, and it's not worth it, you guys. Sorry, a little bit of a rant, but for those prices, I really, if you're watching this, think you should treat your customers a bit better, I have 4 Charlie Bananas, and I love these things. They are the most absorbent pad in this whole thing, probably. Or, not even the most, just the fastest absorbing. They're awesome. I have a Blossom Bats. 3 Luna pads. I have the new, I don't remember, that 70s something, a flower one, and an elephant one. It was really pretty. I have one pink lemonade. I have two tree hugger. I have one Mini Moons Alternatives, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I have 7 Pretty in My Pants. And these are all, 6 of them are the size large and 1 is a super. So that print, that print, hummingbirds, which is upside down, a hedgehog, oh, squirrel, not a hedgehog, squirrel, lightning, really pretty, and this is dot, and this is the super pad. I have 2 other Peace Love Cycle. I love these right here. She's awesome. I really recommend going to see her. Order some pads because she's amazing customer service, quick turnaround time, and super cute prints. And really good prices too. These are the other Maze or Malls or however you say it pads. There's 3 in here actually, and then the snap-in part. And then these are all of my Luna Pads liners in here. I call them liners. I'm not actually sure what the website calls them though. So, okay. One more drawer! And the next drawer is my crime scene / overnight drawer. And these will hold Niagara Falls. Okay, this is a Blossom pen. And it's not really stained, but I had a stain stick that actually took a little bit of the color out of this one. So I was kind of disappointed. But it's cupcakes. Really cute. This is the Mama Jo's Gems I was telling you guys about, which is awesome. Love this bigger size. It's amazing. Really cute fabric. I have 6 Tree Hugger. This is my overnight, of course it's overnight, it's my wingless pad, and I love this thing. I plan on getting more once we get pregnant. So I think those are awesome for postpartum because then you don't have like any wing bulkage like you do with the other ones. And then these 2 right here are the bamboo velours. And then I have 3 in inky. And then a brown. Okay. Next are the Mini Moon Alternatives. It's the same thing, I just don't ever remember it. These are pockets also. I love them. Really nice. I like the shape of those. I love the shape of those, actually. I have a Glad Rags. This one's really nice. And you can add extra absorbency here in the middle, which is super great if you're having a really heavy flow. It's my Pampered Mama. And I actually have an ice pack that you can add to this if your down there area is hurting. I like this. One Little Bee Creations. This is not my favorite overnight pad, but it works. Bigger than my head. Oh, my head's pretty big. I have a moon pad, which this one's interesting. You should watch the review because it works really differently than most. This is a Party in My Pants queen, I believe. It is huge. Like, literally, this goes basically from end to end of my underwear. It's so big. Nothing is going to get past that. Nothing. I have 2 domino pads, another purple, and then this patterny one. And then last but definitely not least, I have 2 Yorkcraft. And that is it. That is my entire cloth pad stash. I am expecting 2 more pads, one from Yorkcraft, and one is a surprise that you guys will just have to wait and subscribe and watch the reviews to see what it is. But that is it. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask. But yeah, bye guys.